It's the red light district.
Yeah, so I don't I don't have like a full knowledge of tunes that I would say I would consider to be iron tunes. And then I listen to a lot more, for lack of a better word, new age soca. I like the old stuff too. I like the old stuff. I could vibe to that in a party. But I think I just geared more towards new age stuff. So I think let me see who else. I think maybe Blacks might have had a few tunes to me that you could have played iron to. How should I frame this question? When did you fall in love with playing iron? When did you realize that is something that you wanted to do your
Well, is not just the playing at the iron and falling in love with. The family I came from, my father and things, musicians, teach a lot of the guys, little seven, the different ones, the instruments and stuff like that. Brothers played in a band and, but that rhythm, that beat that it provides, it's like for me a cornerstone, and the guys that bigger fellas that grew up with and stuff like that. That's the room, as they call it, the engine room that they would be. So that's where I would, I would hang and around pan, everything else. But iron for me is just a love of music. I just play the iron.
So for you it is a musical instrument?
Most definitely. The tonalities that you can derive, from certain, forms of iron, because there's a term that they use, or I grew up with, called beating iron. The same way people growing up, your friends, they're going on beat pan. Whereas, today, most, more than ever, the term that I, affectionately have for it is playing. Because it is an instrument, and I don't know if the beating come and the engine room thing come about, because even from growing up at that young age, mostly you would find that car parts, that's what they would have, the brake wheel and all these, big pieces of instrument. So what it was that you would have the racks, on the back of the pan side, and because they're too heavy to carry. Mm-hmm. Few men had some, but even nowadays, to me it has evolved where you can find different things to even produce that sound of, as we say, iron playing.
Yeah, and it's like you hear it in some of the newer artists, some of them using the iron in some of their beats. I know Voice have a song, I'm trying to remember the name. I want to say it's Long Live Soca, but it might not be that. But
okay, yeah, I think so, yeah.
And I grew up hearing it home during carnival time and stuff, and it's something about it. There's always bring a different vibe, a different atmosphere to the party, the fete, the lime, whatever it is you're doing. So, engine room, where does that term come from?
Well, like I said before, I don't know. I grew up hearing it. Like I'm saying, that's what I talk about, even the car parts and stuff they would use. So I don't know if that is even synonymous, you know what I mean, with it. For me to pinpoint, I had to be fact checked. You know what I mean? Somebody out there who have it better than me, knowledge, you know, bring it forward. But I just know growing up, even from, I mean, those years, engine room. Just like I said before, you grow up here, people talking about beating pan, beating iron. Now you hear people talk about playing. You know, but in engine room, I think that may be it. But please, somebody out there, you can give us the right thing, just call in. Yeah.
So for you, who growing up, who is the calypsonian or soca singer or artist, whoever it is, who used to produce the best songs for playing or beating iron that you could remember?
Well, you see that question? I mean, it's so much, because the reason, again, goes back to playing. Me personally, I play for me. I go out there, and if you are fortunate enough to be a recipient of what I bring in forward, you know what I mean? But that's the feel. So, I mean, if you bring up a jazz tune, thing, I can find a way of playing something. You know? So, always it was that, wasn't just one artist, you know? It's what you, as you know, somebody who is, you know, commanding your instrument, whatever it is, to bring forth something. So, you know, the limitations to say, you know, all them fellas was good, you know, but too, it was a different flavor. Because you're Kaiso, you're Calypso, you know what I mean? And now it's different. Like you say, what you listen to, you say again?
Like New Age soca.
The New Age soca. Beautiful music there too. You know, it's just what the individual, you know what I mean, could help it along with. Yeah, you know.
So just like any other musical instrument, once you have the talent, you could play it with anything that.
Anything. It's music, and it's an instrument. It may not be. You see, sometimes when you talk about the iron and thing, you know, you tend to, as you're passing, you know what I mean. Somebody playing or beat, they may be beating it. That ear splitting, you know. But the music, the iron as an instrument, you have your times to come in. You know.
Part of the art is knowing when to come in with the iron.
The feel, you know. I mean, sure, just like any other instrument is written into a score. Iron could be written into, or maybe have been. You know, you would always see in an orchestra what's happening. There are certain times people playing, certain times they're not playing. You know, but it's written in there. Time for the iron. Ding. You're gonna come again. So the limitations, there's really no limitations as far as I see. It's an instrument. Yeah.
How much years have you been playing? You think?
You want me to reveal my age now? That heavy, that it ain't that long either. That what number of years, man. Just following them guys and just trying things, and sometimes you go out a step. You know what I mean? And you have somebody there to pull you, and you keep going and going and going, and just a matter too of developing your own style, just like anything else. It's a lot of years. You know what I mean? I'm willing still to learn.
You feel like you're still learning?
All the time. All the time. All the time. All the time.
You just travel with your piece everywhere you go. You don't leave home without it at all. At all. It going with you home and foreign. Part of the luggage you just carry it in your carry-on or in your check bag?
Nah, that goes with me on board.
On board, so in your personal?
On board.
Yeah, I know, because everywhere I see you, you always have it ready to go. Ready to go. Even in Tobago for the road, I see you with it.
Yeah, man, it's just me. That's what I enjoy. I enjoy it, and I feel good. That people come up and say, I mean, they enjoying it. And like I'm saying, I ain't have to be way down the road. You're hearing me from way down. No. Because like I'm saying, I'm playing for me in my environment that's there. You know? That's why you can pass by me and your ears won't be getting split.
Yeah, it don't matter whether it's soca, whether it's calypso, kaiso, iron. It's something about the iron is always just puts you in a different place. Yes, that's the right word. Infectious. It just adds to the vibe of the music. And well, the liquor does help a little bit too. The liquor does help. So I can't say that I've seen like a lot of people doing this. How many other people you know are, I don't want to say connoisseurs, but how many people you know how to play?
There's some good brothers out there, man. That, but then again too, these times are different from those times. Those times, everything was different. The Labor Day, the congregation was. So now, it's so kind of scattered too. But they have plenty good brothers out there, man.
So is okay to say no one man holds the title of Iron Man, but as long as you know how to play it, you are called the Iron Man.
Well, I don't know. I know when they talk about, like men like Corey Iron and this one, and they have, the titles, I mean, were given, are given. You understand what I'm saying? It has some men, they deserve that. You know what I mean? Not everybody, sometimes, you know that, because like you said, they play iron, that you would be considered, because many times you would find, not only me, I mean, I've been around, some good folks going, and then when the music hit, and people, then you find somebody that you know, oh, shit, this thing song is so good. Give me that. Let me play that. Let me borrow that. You know what I mean? And then they start to beat as opposed to play. You know? But having the brothers, like I say, that out there, man, and people have to recognize and those that they have given, man, I'm thankful to them. And those that they haven't even given that, but I've been around too, I'm thankful, you know, to them too. Me, nah, man, I just want to go out and play and, you know what I mean, and have a time for me. That's what makes me happy, you know. And if through that, like I'm saying again, that who are wrong could be happy too from hearing that, that's all well and good, you know.
So it has to be bestowed upon you by the people, that title, Iron Man. And I know everybody know you as the Iron Man.
No.
Yes.
Maybe they say that because they always see me with the Iron Man, you know, but
My experiences too. I will give you that title. To me, you're the Iron Man.
no, it's now you're getting a lot of people calling in, you know. Say, boy, nah. Well, thank you. You know, because I mean, not tooting my own horn or nothing like that. You know, like I say, I don't profess to be Tian man or nothing. You know, you're just saying, yeah, man, because you have it, and if I can play it, you know, in my capacity, I'm making things nice. You know what I mean? People come up and, you know, sometimes they don't even want you to take a rest. You know, you put on maybe to just wipe your forehead. Why you don't keep playing? Why? You know, but yeah. No, it's just a little different. Like I say, everybody had a style or supposed to try to get a style. You know what I mean? And then the other brothers when joining in and things like that. I mean, the music now becomes so, you know, on a different plane. You know what I mean? Fellas all doing some beautiful different things and, you know what I mean, in unison and, yeah, but...
To me, just the music, soca music, there's just transport you to a different place. I saw a video the other day where this a young lady was talking about, she doesn't sound like she's from the Caribbean. She was talking about how much she loves soca, and she went to this Kesh show, and the vibe she felt, she said, was nothing. The best way for her to describe it was religious. And she just loved going to soca shows and concerts for that reason. And I have to agree, I feel the same way. Just being in that element and being in that vibe and hearing that music is like you don't need nothing else. You have a cool little drink in your hand.
You're on a different plane. Different. Make you feel happy.
Like the worries of the world don't exist inside.
Well, I guess that's the whole purpose of anything, striving to attain that, even, you know what I mean, within all these turbulent times and this and, you know, all the shit sometimes you're going through, that something now for some part of it takes you, you know, away. Give you a chance to at least breathe again, more or less. So when you come out of there, you feel re-energized, you know what I mean? Now you can face some more of the bullshit.
I feel it just come up with that title for a song, the Breathe Again. That sound like it could be something. Breathe Again. So have you been to any of the other islands and seen the reception of playing the iron the same as in Trinidad and Tobago?
Well, in my time, the only outside island carnival that I've been to, and around even that pan and this early age, is Grenada. And that was the time Grenada and Trinidad had the same dates for carnival. So even in my teenage, I gave up Trinidad and Tobago carnival, went to Grenada along with two other brothers from home, you know, one Jason Proctor, Babsy Harry, you know. And like you said before, that it's everywhere. No matter where you go. I mean, I've seen it there, but I know it's everywhere. No matter where you go, and that instrument is played, take you to another level. you know, the energy is there. The energy will always be there. Because it's like a driving force, you know, and I guess again we get back to the engine room. There we could kind of relate it even more now. The engine is a driving force for whatever musical you know, situation, be it, you know, pan, be it soca, you know, live band, DJ, you know, that no matter whatever is played, it will always be a driving force.
Warning. This is fire.
Playing mass, oh Lord, from since I small.